Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll take a deep dive into OJ Simpson. The OJ Simpson case is so interesting, and so um, let's watch this.
Simpson, would you please stand and face the jury?
What is like the demeanor? But there's also a really good documentary that does it justice. This is on 1995, like the brink of like America's segregation. So that's racism, segregation. So it's like back in the day, like 1991, Rosa Parks said no to giving up her seat to a white person because black people sat at the back of the bus. So then, when you go to the gym, how to be that popular person at the gym. Just know once upon a time, boys and girls had separate water fountains. So then when you go to school, how do you be that popular kid in school? To be a popular kid in school, you got to know that once upon a time, whites and black people had separate water fountains. And so as we continue watching this, it's like, what do we know about 1991? It's not that far. It's not that far back. So you can say like these racial issues were really close. Like losing all hope was freedom. That guy, he came out with a video and he said, "Do you want to end women's suffrage? Women's suffrage is the right to vote." So women gained the right to vote in 1968. That just means men voted from 1918, 1932, 1948, and then 1961, and then 1962, people said women can vote. So not too long ago, there's someone out there right now that is 80 and lived through it. You should remember she was baking cookies. There's people that lived through the time of Rosa Parks. There's people that lived through the times of, wow, once upon a time we had white drinking fountains and then we had black drinking fountains. Almost like when I went to school in like 2002, only like 10 years after Rosa Parks said no on the bus, I went to school and it was like so new that like Samuel was using the drinking fountain and I got to use the drinking fountain. But then I always went to the drinking fountain with, okay, before there was whites and there were blacks drinking from different fountains.
Mrs. Robertson.
Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles.
So this is a really big case because it is in times of segregation. There's a black man, a black woman on trial, you know. There's a black woman on trial and essentially America, so all these white folk are watching to see if a black man is hung jury. You know, does a black person get charged guilty for murdering a gardener? And then black people are watching as construction workers. Does a black person get guilty for murdering and killing a gardener? All we know is what would happen if this person found out this person really did kill a gardener. Then if this person really did kill a gardener, then America would be in an uproar. The whites would be like, I can't believe you black people went up north when you're supposed to be down south. So let's say a black person made it to Canada when they started off in Texas and they just followed the North Star. Then, you know, then racism will occur again. I swear I shouldn't have let these black people in. But then if black people, it's like, wow, black people really did murder a gardener, then maybe like something else would happen. But all we know is if OJ Simpson was found guilty, then white people would chase black people down south.
In the matter of the people of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson, case number BA097211.
So what's really interesting, I never watched the whole thing. I'm diving a little bit like 20 seconds in too much. My thought processes doesn't allow me to consume like wasteful material. Okay, so like here's the OJ Simpson case. This person may have killed a gardener. This black man on the brink of segregation in America may have killed a gardener. If this person killed a gardener, then white people would be upset. This black person killed a gardener. I knew we should have let you free. I knew you should have went up south, went up north. We should bring you back south to Texas, where racism is really, really crazy, where they allowed slaves down in Texas. So then, all I know is when I read the article, it just said the defense lawyer got OJ Simpson to put on a rubber glove, a leather glove. OJ Simpson, there's DNA found on this leather glove that strangled the gardener. Do you mind putting on the leather glove? And there's the iconic photo where OJ Simpson was putting on the leather glove. It doesn't fit, so I said, I got time today. It's like the OJ Simpson case. OJ Simpson, may you put on this leather glove that has the DNA of a gardener on it to see if it fits. The rubber glove doesn't fit, Your Honor. I got time today. So then, like, in your industry of business, what is your I got time today? Mine was like when I was playing chess and someone said, like, be careful. Magnus Carlsen is undefeatable. Chances are he doesn't even put on pants as in this endgame. Magnus Carlsen is so good at endgames. And then it's like, man, if you want me to carry on this conversation, I got time today. I can show you why Magnus Carlsen is nothing special at all. Is LeBron James scary? Isn't he jacked? If you were in the NBA, you'd walk into the gym. Wouldn't you be a little bit fearful of LeBron James? I got time today.